One Piece is ending soon. As much as it hurts to say, the end is upon us. Soon, Oda will put down that pen for the last time as the last stroke was drawn on this show. So here's everything that needs to happen before that. I tried to make the intro depressing. Did it work? First and foremost, we need to see all the characters' arcs completed. We need to see Zoro become the best swordsman by beating the best swordsman in the show, Mihawk. Once Zoro beats Mihawk, he will finally be in name and an achievement Luffy's ideal boyfriend. Luffy's ideal right hand. We need to see Sanji reach the All Blue and finally become a bit stronger so that he can live up to the titles as Luffy's left hand, giving Luffy the advantage over Shanks. We need to see Nami draw a map of the entire world and Robin find out the true history of the world. Frankie has to, whatever Frankie wants to do. And we need to see Jinbei, exist. But hey, Usopp, I know he has to become a brave warrior at the sea, while Chopper needs to become the world's best doctor as well as get a bounty that's worth more than $20. We need to see the heartwarming Brook and Laboon reunion as well as, most importantly, the Luffy and Laboon rematch. The true battle for Pirate King. Speaking of Pirate King, we need to see that as well. We'll have to witness who becomes said Pirate King, whether it be Luffy, Shanks, Blackbeard, or my personal favorite, Buggy. Whoever it is, though, it's pretty much set in stone that Luffy will be the final Pirate King of the series. Literally. We need to bear witness to the crowning of the king, which can only happen if we see Laugh Tale. Yes, we need to see the crew find the final road poneglyph they need and enter Laugh Tale. Well, where could they possibly find the poneglyph, you may ask? I'm glad you did, because smooth transition, Elbaf. We need to go to Elbaf for numerous reasons, as not only has it been hyped up since Little Garden, but it's also one of the arcs necessary for Usopp's character. Elbaf also has the potential to hold the final road poneglyph, so going there is one of the things that must happen before One Piece ends. Speaking of giants, let's talk about Blackbeard. A giant waste of space. Blackbeard has been set up as the final antagonist of One Piece for years now, along with Sakazuki and Imu. They form the perfect antagonist trio for Luffy. We need to see Luffy beat up Sakazuki and Blackbeard in order for him to truly get redemption for Ace's diet. Apparently when Ace signed up to losing weight, he named me my donification. Imu though, I'm on the fence with. We know next to nothing about Imu, other than that they have a big-ass weapon and are scary as fuck. With the lack of information about Imu, only one thing can be ascertained. We have to change something in this world. Speaking of change, let's talk about changing Smoker's win-loss ratio. Smoker hasn't won a single battle in One Piece since Longtown, meaning that he's due for a win sometime soon. On the topic of Marines, let's also talk about Garp. We have to see something change with this man when he's faced with the eventual question of family or work. He can't keep avoiding the question forever. Similar to how Dragon can't keep avoiding Luffy forever. Before the end of the series, we need a Monkey D family reunion where we get to see Garp, Dragon, and Luffy enjoy a picnic together. Or maybe they beat each other up, I don't know, their family's weird. Regardless, we need to see Luffy's family history. Speaking of history, we need to learn history. The 100-Year Void, the Ancient Kingdom, the Rocks Pirate, the God Valley Incident, and Troy Boy. As Oda said, all the secrets of the world will be drawn by him, including those we have longed to know about for so long. Now here's a secret even Oda doesn't know the answer to. Why does Foxy exist? I assume the Divvy back fight will have to come back sometime. But when? And also why? Speaking of fights, let's talk about Shanks, our resident pacifist. Shanks has been a mystery for the longest time, but he's finally starting to reveal himself a bit. Whatever's been going on with Shanks, we have to see the entirety of it before the end of the show. Whether he goes for the One Piece, or is actually a secret mastermind genius who's collaborating with the world government, or whatever, Shanks' secret will have to come out. Also, we need to see Luffy return the Straw Hat. Now that Luffy's a great pirate, we have to see Luffy give back his Straw Hat to Shanks. Oh yeah, also because Shanks is his mentor, we need to see Shanks' death scene. Shanks suffers from anime mentor syndrome, I'm sorry. On a more positive note though, let's talk about the Revolutionaries. The Revolutionaries have been shrouded in mystery for most of the show, but as the end approaches, it's clear that we need to see them come back. And we need to see just how much of a threat Dragon is, because so far, the only thing threatening about Dragon is how his name can lead to a These Nuts joke. Moving on in a different direction though, let's talk about legality. Law's amidst a battle with Blackbeard, and we have to see the conclusion of the battle play out as we wonder if Law can get out safely or not. And if he doesn't, well, he can join Kobe. Speaking of Kobe has to reach his goal of being an admiral before the series ends. Will there be by Kobe actually becoming an admiral or all other admirals being killed? It has to happen. Speaking of things that have to happen, let's talk about our war. The final One Piece war is said to be the biggest One Piece war of all time, making Marineford look like a children's playground. In other words, One Piece America arc. The final battle of One Piece will probably be an all-out war between every pirate group as well as the Marines, all culminating in the winner being crowned as the King of Pirates. In this war, everything will go to shit. But at least Luffy will win, right? Speaking of Luffy, we need to see him achieve his fabled dream, whatever it may be. You know, Oda, you really are God. How do you keep so many mysteries, god damn it? Another mystery we need to see is, well, what is the One Piece? Is it truly a bottle of sake? What did Roger and Joy Boy leave behind? The entirety of Roger's journey will be revealed at that moment, and the entire show will conclude once we see what the One Piece truly is. And now, saving the best for last, we need to see Usopp vs. Buggy fight, a battle between two legends, the greatest battle in the entire show. For real though, that's all for today, but I hope I got everything. Subscribe if you want it.